Hi, I'm Konstantin Sterkhov, and today I'm showing you how circles, square, and triangles can transform into dynamic human figures. Whether you are creating characters, objects, or entire compositions, these foundational shapes are the key to unlocking creativity. Grab your brush strokes and let's turn simple forms into stunning art together.
So I will start from the torso. And I'm just now doing the whole torso. And the lower part may be more ochre. And here, a little bit there, going this way. Maybe like small, that in the shadow. Here, maybe a little bit darker. And here, it also going, the t-shirt goes this way. So just a little bit correcting. And if you just a little bit some edges. And then I think I can also take Sedona. I will probably mix neutral here and warm colors here. So I will take Wisteria and Sedona for this color of the hand. The arm, which is in the back. And a little bit of ochre. I will add a little bit of ochre to the lower part of it. Now, what we need here is the shorts. I will take the cool and dark in this palette here. So I'm taking ultramarine and indigo. And that would be the shorts. If it goes a little bit, if it bleeds one into another, it's quite all right. Don't worry about that. Here it could go. So it's just continuously we're going with this figure. I think now I will do something about the head. So there it is quite dark in the shadow. I'm taking Sedona and the ultramarine. So it's kind of purple, and that will be the, maybe it's too dark, maybe more Sedona. And that will be in the shadow, the neck in the shadow. And maybe a little bit lighter, that part.
I hope you're enjoying this lesson. If you are ready to take your creativity to the next level, I would love to invite you to my free watercolor marathon. Together we will explore exciting techniques step by step and create beautiful artwork. It's a great way to learn and grow, and it's completely free. Click the link in the description to join. I cannot wait to paint with you.
And the head. I'll take that ultramarine again. On this head there. Probably you saw my videos on Instagram with the time lapse, which I was doing in the same manner. And here is the part which is in the shadow. And here also it goes like shadow. A little correction of the face, just kind of idea. We don't see it properly, but it should be there. And now this hand. I will take again Sedona. You see, I don't use much of water, but still I allow it to bleed one into another in these small washes. So here is another hand. And I will take maybe more orange. Just leaving some white there so that we could see that it's light from one side. Maybe the man looks more athletic than he is on the photo. And now again, something darker, Sedona, and some ultramarine. Before these maybe more orange than Sedona. Again, too dark. And here too. You see, it's just continuously going one spot into another. One one wash into another. And we can add a little bit more water or a different color, and it goes quite a nice one wash. And here, so here is the heel. Here also the heel. Like this. And so take a little bit of darker color, just to make some folds. All right. And now the next figure, which is next to him. You see, we can stop even now because we have already figure and it looks quite finished in a way. Maybe just the elbow. And another figure is quite dark, and I will take again ultramarine and indigo. And it's a little bit further and lower, so it will start somewhere here. The shoulders will be on this level. And yeah, I think I can do the hand straight away right now. On the face, all in shadow, so it's easy. Just do the whole face all at once. And now we can correct because probably the figure is a little bit wider, and here's the shoulder. And also here it goes. And hair. And the beard and hair and everything there. And the head. And also the sunglasses. You can have their sunglasses. And something of the beard. Let's go down, far down. At this torso. Okay. And the pose, you have to see the pose also so that it's more convincing. They are not standing just straight, but they have some inclination. That's another hand. I'll take orange and let's here the elbow and the hand goes here to the pocket somewhere. And a little bit lighter and then a little bit darker. So it's more natural. And the legs.
Konstantin, you're working on dry paper, yes?
Yes, absolutely dry. But I let it flow in some parts, so it shows this watercolor effect anyway. Absolutely dry. And I can add a little bit more water in separate washes. There, it will be shadow, and also we can see partly the shoes. He's standing there somewhere. Now that guy is there, a little bit further. And now we have to put this guy, which is here. Much more. It's already more challenging because he has more details like a backpack and also, but generally it's quite similar to this one. So again, I'm taking ochre and blue, ultramarine. It's kind of neutral grayish shade, and I will put this guy here. It is a little bit higher. And I think I will take more blue. He's more in the shadow. And here's the shoulder. And here's the backpack. And more. Here the difficulty might be all this light on the back, which you have to leave there, just white paper. And here I would lift a little bit in the shadow. Some reflex. And also the hand, the arm, the elbow. Here. and the neck there. Just Sedona, I think that will do. Sedona. And the head there, lighter part. It's bleeding, it's fine, it's okay. You can remove it a little bit. And what about backpack? A little bit thicker. I will take ultramarine and ochre. Maybe sienna and ultramarine. You see, it's quite dry, my brush. And now, just with plain brush, I can make it softer.
Is this a synthetic brush you're using, Konstantin?
Yes, it is synthetic brush with a little bit of Kolinsky, because Kolinsky helps it to take maybe more water in it. And this hat. Like this. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, that is a difficult part because you have to take the right proportions. And also the tone, not in one, but also not one dark tone, but also reflects so that it has some influence of light in the shadow. And some accent inside there. Well, now we can go down a bit with blue and ochre again. Just going down. And again, darker one. This also something what makes it looks fresh, contrasts. I have lighter areas and darker areas. And now, again, I have to take quite dry because it will bleed here and it shouldn't bleed too much. So going this way. So pants. These soft transitions makes it look fresh and not dry. I take very little water, but it doesn't look dry. Again, I'm taking orange, mixing a little bit with blue. And now the leg. And here too. It's going this way. Here, it's maybe the heel is a little bit here because he's closer to us, so his legs should be there a little bit closer. And a hint of the footwear. I can also give a hint that there is something behind, like and here's the shore. I don't want that figure. I think I will exclude it because now compositionally they are kind of finished. The friends went to swim or I don't know, something. Now just I have to understand where I have the shore and the water, everything. So I will take some ochre. Here, softening. And here I will take some cobalt teal blue. And again, cobalt teal blue. Just here is up to here. Here will be stones. And there, I think it will go bleeding with a little bit of lavender. And I will come up to here. Some transitions, different colors, that gives idea of the water. And maybe I could also add a little bit of turquoise there. Let it be now drying. And I will go back here. I will take a little bit of Sedona and blue. Which blue? I will take maybe this one. No. Now I will take different colors. Again, the same what I took for the skin, but it may be in different proportion. I will take pyrrole orange and ultramarine. That will make something like shadow violet or moon glow, very close to those. So, and now these darker shadows there. Next to the rocks. Oops, why I did it with my finger. And got some shadows. There are also some shadows. Of course, I exclude that figure, which you can see some legs there behind. I don't need them. Some shadows, darker shadows. Now I will take take the same mixture, but I add a little bit of ochre to this, and that will be also shadows, but with reflex, but lighter shadows. Somehow we have to find how we are going to deal with this corner. And there as well. Some transitions we can do. And leaving just a little bit of white. There it's also makes quite nice effect. I can take now some lavender and add there. So leaving some white on the head, on the leg, there. This. Also, I'm not taking the towel for this man. They're just talking. And it could be darker. Something darker. There, some stones. Also, I can paint now these darker ones in of the stones. The darker parts down there. Now I'm going from dark to light. This is maybe more typical for oil painting, but I think here it goes quite well like this. Now, again, orange and blue. These stones. And those stones which are far away. So blue, ultramarine, and orange. We can stop actually at any moment because it looks like a sketch, and it is quite looks also quite complete in some way. But here we have to connect this stone with the water. So just a little bit ochre there. like this. Some shadows from there. Here also could be a little bit shadow. And then lighter one. So maybe I will take this lavender and sienna for lighter shadows. And even some wisteria. Leaving the highlights. And for that guy, I think I also need a darker shadow behind him. And I have to decide what of those details I need. I need for me now. Probably that darker area could be also taken. I will take just indigo. Don't be afraid. I'll just take it there. It's pure. So this construction goes very well with these figures. It's even if I stop now, you have already a hint what something is there, and there is also some depth of the landscape, and it's just enough to for the viewer to imagine the rest. Now I will take something neutral, maybe with ochre and blue here for those umbrellas. Also, they shouldn't be too similar and too regular. It could be like here more, here just two single, here another behind.
Konstantin, is it possible to move the photo a little down so we can see it a little better?
Yes, I will try. I will try to.
That's great. Oh,
okay, because now I'm working this area, so probably you don't need that guy.
oh, you can move it a little further up so we can see the guy still.
Okay.
There we go. We can still see everything now.
Good. And so now, because we have already something there, we can consider that we will paint part of this wall. Because like this, we make one decision, and according to that decision, we can make another decision. So now probably also could be a little bit like fence. this. And that wall, should it be higher or lower? This is also what we have to consider. So according to this composition, maybe first I will make shadows, because here no shadows, and shadows are very important. I will take this. I will mix here probably all these darker things which I had for trousers. I will add there a little bit of wisteria. It's maybe too cool. And a little bit of actually, why not? I will add some orange again. I'm using quite a lot of orange here. So yeah, orange is what we need. Yeah, that's good for shadows. But they're quite light, these shadows. This guy here. And there behind. There's also some shadows. I will add there a little bit lavender. Here it's just something on, because he is inside, and some there are no shadows. We don't see shadows there. And from this guy we have a shadow. And there behind, we can continue with something what is there. You see, you could paint also with very little water, but your watercolor will not look dry. Because when I do a wash or a stroke with my brush, I leave it where it is. I don't go there again, and the water dries by itself, and it distributes the pigment in a incorrect way. But if you do it again and again in the same place, it doesn't look fresh. It doesn't look like watercolor. It looks dull and lifeless. So it's good to a little bit to leave it to water to do this job. I will leave all those white paper, just like white paper. And probably I would even leave that one the same way without darker. I will know it when I will add something here. So I mix something here. And it's also a kind of shadow.
What kind of paper are you working on there, Konstantin? Please?
These are arches.
Hot press, cold press?
I think it's cold pressed. Yeah, it's cold pressed. And here, I'm always choosing something with texture. My paper should be textured. I don't work on very smooth paper. Sorry. So it's like Indiana Jones a little bit. Looks like some ruins. And there could be a light area. Here we lost a little bit. And I think this part I will make a little bit darker. So that will be the entrance, or just opposite, maybe entrance, or we stop here. So I'll take orange, blue. I was sick recently, so it's just a leftover. Cannot do anything with it. And here, where's the shoulder? Here I will take Sedona and Sienna. And add here. This. Now going a little bit cooler up there. And that part could be just softened. Like this, we have a very nice transition to the white of the paper from this side. Going here. There could be a little bit darker. Leaving the highlights on the guy. Here also, I think I could leave some highlight. And close into this one. Coming closer and leaving also the highlight. And connecting. Actually, here is its ends. I think I will make, no, those umbrellas, I will just, it's another stone. Just a wall, stone wall. Let it be like this, and the wall only there. And I can add there some texture like the wall. So they're exploring this area of some, and I will leave also that light behind because it's quite good. It gives really a nice idea of the stones standing apart from the wall, and of this lighting where the light comes from. So maybe I need something red there. Maybe he has a bag or something. And here could be something red. So I think it is finished.
Thanks for spending time drawing with me today. Don't forget to subscribe to the Artefacto channel for more art lessons and inspiration. Keep practicing and see you soon.